Hello, dear friends. Welcome to 6 Degrees of Connection on Allatra TV Africa. On a daily basis, in live broadcast, we meet people from various countries and continents to find out about their culture and to discuss very important questions concerning our society. Questions such as what kind of world each person would like to live in. How do we envision a society of happy people? What can each of us do today to live in creative society tomorrow?
The Creative Society is a unique project initiated by people themselves for the entire world on volunteer basis. The goal of the Creative Society is to implement and transform our current consumer-oriented society into a creative one within the shortest possible time by peaceful means. It is outside of politics and it's outside of religion, and it is not a call for revolution. We call it Creative Society because it's a society of our dream where every single person in the world have opportunity to have completely all that they need that is necessary for a happy living, all that they need that would make them feel happy, safe and comfortable, feel loved and valued, as well as all that they need that will help them live in a way that is truly deserving of a human being. And you can learn about the Creative Society by visiting our website on allatraunites.com. My name is Kanu Eleke. I am in Nigeria. My co-host today is Olga. She is in Ukraine. Hello, Olga.
Hello, Kanu, and thank you very much for letting our viewers know about Creative Society a little bit more. And hello, we have our very good guest today from Sierra Leone, Anthony, and we're traveling to Sierra Leone today, a beautiful country. And Anthony, I would like to ask you the question we ask every guest: what do you love the most about your country? What makes you proud of it? And I can't hear you for some reason.
Yeah. I didn't get your last word, please.
Okay. Yes, I hear you now. What makes you proud of your country? What do you love the most about your country? You want to share with our viewers? Like you can talk about anything about your country. Did you understand the question? Did you hear the question?
It seems Anthony is having problem with the earpiece.
I'm having problem. What's my country?
Yeah, yes, what do you love about your country? Yes.
Hi, I'm Anthony from Sierra Leone. Nice having you. To start with,
Anthony, we don't see you. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. So, can you tell our viewers?
To start with, you can get me now.
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. I would like to go back to a brief history of my country. My country is one that has gone through conflict, and then the civil war, and then we see military coups in time and there. But that being said, the society at large, for one reason or another, we came together and then we tried to get past all those horrors that was happening in Sierra at that time. And then there came in democracy. From the last stages where in the for forever war, the country has been peaceful, and then Sierra Leone's been home to many people. It has the landscape is just amazing. We have a landscape, a good landscape. We have a good government, and then we have good governance. Although it's a practice in democracy, we are still there, but it's a work in progress. The country, like, it's peaceful. That's the most convincing is why I'm proud of my country. It's a peaceful country.
I agree with you. Having a peaceful country is very, very important for every person who lives there, and this is vital. And we also have collages our designers prepared for today's broadcast. And I would like to ask our technical support to show us pictures of Sierra Leone so we also see how beautiful it is. And do you see this picture? I see some cities. If you recognize any of the pictures, you can comment on it. Tell us what we see.
Yeah, I can see the bottom picture, the left hand, that's EU building. And then
Mhm.
where we have a whole lot of government offices there. We have the Ministry of Agriculture, we have the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Information and Communication. It's it's located at the center of the city, at the heart of the city, just at the back of Lodge there. We are a civil society. It's basically one of the main engine that employs people, especially university graduates, because like I initially said, I'm a final year student. Year in and year out, you see the government try to create space for new minds, if I could say, for new people entering into the society. And then that's the building where we are being hosted.
Nice, nice. We
Okay.
can go to the next picture. Some
Yeah,
monuments, something interesting.
yeah. That's the top, the picture in the middle.
Mhm.
Sorry, picture in the middle, the first one. That's the law court. That's the law court. What I could say, where justice has been served, the will of the people is being attained to. That's the law court. It's the high court. It's the high court where you have the three pillars, the Supreme Court, and then the Court of Appeal. It's the high court there. I actually don't know how many department workers, because I haven't been there basically per se, but it's the court of the Sierra. Any case, that's where cases are being tried, and then that's where verdicts have been made, and then whatever issue pertaining to justice, that's where things have been done. That's the high court. And then at my far right,
Mhm.
at my far right, I think, yeah, at my far right, the bottom right, so Shaka, that's Shaka Stevens. Yeah, that's Shaka Province Stevens. One of our prominent political leader. He was a founding member of the APC, although they are the main opposition party in my country at present because the SLPP is in governance at the moment. That's Shaka Stevens. He was in power for some time, and then he did a lot of infrastructure work, and then even the main national stadium was built by him, and then was named by him also. That's Shaka Stevens. Then the
Mhm.
others, the others I can't say. Is that Kisi Mosque? I can't say.
Mm.
I can't say. Let me have another slide.
Okay.
Ah, I can see arts and culture here.
Yes, beautiful colors.
Yeah, I can see arts and culture. We are not
In
perfect,
the middle
definitely.
picture.
It's a country with tradition. It's a country with culture, and one that we are
Mhm.
proud of. Yeah, the West Coast of Africa. Yeah, the middle picture.
Yes, there is some wooden
The
stick. Uh-huh. It's
Yeah,
like
also
they
wooden
trying
stick. Yeah,
to.
yeah. It's it's the famous the Creole name is the Creole name is Reskik. Reskik. That's the activity
Mhm.
that is being done.
What is
Reskik.
this for?
Yeah, the story behind is women, married women in their homes coming together, coming together, try to providing for their children, their household in general. That's what they do in the provinces, in the rural area. That's what the middle picture depicts. And then we can see at the bottom right hand, we can see a lady with a baby on her back, and then
Yes.
on her head, we can see her having goods for sale. It's actually the biggest strife of murder. It's common in my country. These things happening. These things happening. You see women go to town day in and out, carrying the child, and then with their goods on their head. We call them petty traders. In the streets of Freetown. It's common. It's happening. You see love and passion in that picture. Actually, you see a lady trying to provide for the child. It's obvious.
It's nice.
And at the bottom left hand, we can see a group of tribesmen performing. I can't say which society actually because we have a lot of them. I can't say which actually, but they are tribesmen, basically. They are tribesmen performing our cultural songs. You see, beating the drums. I'm sure, Mr. Can you also have that in Nigeria?
Yes, actually, I was waiting for you to finish. Then I will say that it's just the same everywhere almost. And when you were talking about Sierra Leone, we in Nigeria here we have a lot of respect for Sierra Leone because education came to Nigeria through Sierra Leone. Because most of the missionaries that started school in Nigeria were all missionaries that came from Sierra Leone. So it's quite interesting seeing this, the linkage between us. And that is what going to prove what we are saying in creative society, that we are the same everywhere. Carry on, please, with the description. It's interesting.
Yes, sir. It's a group of tribesmen. We see them beating to their tunes. I think at the back we see ladies also that dancing to the melody of the drums. It's common. And these things have been done. A naming ceremony, the crowning of chiefs, the birth of a newborn baby, or the ceremony of a marital ceremony, newlyweds in a home. That's when you see the drums, or festivity per se, festivity when they have the anniversary, and then that's what it symbolizes.
Nice. Do we have any more pictures? Oh yes, we do. We have some.
Wow.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
Really yummy.
Yeah.
But what's common? What's common? Maybe some of them are not so common.
What's common is a picture of the bottom right. The bottom right. That's common.
When everybody eats from one. When everyone eats from one bowl.
Yeah, we did. I did that yesterday with a friend of mine. My colleagues were at. Yeah, we did that yesterday. It's common. But we do wash our hands.
Okay.
Of course. What is most interesting is the camaraderie you share when you are eating together like that.
Yes. Yeah. These things it's common. Yeah, say common. It shows some amount of unity. It shows some amount of unity. Probably a stranger might be passing by, and then it just depends on the space. I can see four. Is it three or four hands there?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 or 4 hands there. And there is a lot of space there.
It's big.
You can simply invite someone to come in. Say, hey, Bupadi can join me or make we eat. It's simple. And then the individual can then come in and then wait as one, as if we knew each other for years or for decades. That's common.
It's when next you want to eat that, can you invite me, please?
Sure. I will say I do too.
It's all right. Do we have more pictures? Oh, there are more coming.
Oh my God, how did she lift up so many vegetables on her head? In the middle picture.
The middle top picture. I can see that clearly.
Yeah, she has vegetables in her bucket, like carrots and salad and something else. And some I don't even know what is it.
That looks like cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yes.
Yes, that's many kilograms, I can say from the picture.
Yeah. And she's even carrying some on her hand. Imagine that. Some on her head, the basin on her head, and there's a tray also on her hand.
Yes, I see that. That's a lot to carry.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it now. Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming in the state of Freetown. Like I rightly said, we see them a lot. It's what should I say? It's common in our society. Just a means of survival. We believe in self-employment in Sierra Leone as it is. Before the colonial days, we had just just a handful, just like Mr. Kanu said, education came from the Sierra Leone through these church missionaries and then so on and so forth. And education wasn't that much prevalent. And as of the 20th century, we see lots of people entering the educational field, and then we see a lot of people also trying to fend for themselves, and this is actually created avenue for people to have this entrepreneurial ideology, this entrepreneurial spirit. Everyone try to create room for himself, try to be a boss on its own. It's common, it's rate of return, and then we all live as one in the community. We don't actually have that class distinction. We don't actually have that. We all live as one. It happens.
Wow.
And then the most interesting thing, it might interest you to know that this lady carrying a huge bowl of vegetables and fruits and so on and so forth. She might be a student. She might be a student.
She might be a student also.
Yeah.
And when she doesn't
also
study, she does this.
Yeah. In her leisure time, probably during the weaker days also. She might be a student also.
Yeah, it is good. At least that keeps her exercising her body and her spirit. We have more colleges, more pictures for you to identify and maybe say something on the ones you can recognize, Anthony.
No, this isn't ours.
Okay.
Maybe because we also were supposed to have some guests from Senegal today.
Senegal. Okay.
Yes.
This isn't ours. This isn't ours.
And unfortunately, they couldn't join us because of some issues.
Yeah, it's interesting listening to you, Anthony, describing those places. You know, I feel like you are describing my country. Some of those things are also common. And you know, when you say there is no class distinction, that is what makes a human society, where there is no discrimination of any type. And you see, part of this, what the goal of this project is all about is to, inform people about the creative society. And within this stage of information, we meet so many people from different countries and from different backgrounds, irrespective of their religion, ethnic, and whatever background. We ask them to tell us the type of society, what they envision about creative society. Can you hear me? Hello, Anthony, did we lost you?
Yes.
Okay, you are here. It's all right.
My network.
You are here. Okay.
Yes.
My network. Yes.
Yeah, before we hear your answer on what is creative society to you, I would like to ask our technical support to show us a little video clip about creative society. So let's watch it.
step would be for everybody to care about other people and not about themselves only.
People should respect each other, and not dependent with the color, the gender.
We must avoid all this confrontation,
The fact that we're all humans is what unites us. So,
but I think you start to think of yourself more as a person from the planet.
The task of the media is to help society find a common language and communicate.
I think friendship and being nice to each other can unite everyone.
I want to live in a society where the people are very conscious, so they make conscious decisions.
Work for the sake of society, for the sake of love, for the sake of connection.
I see that all people want two things: love and respect.
A compassionate society, a society that understands that your needs are validated.
What unites us is being in relationship with each other.
It's about humanizing the human society.
Everybody has to be informed in a proper way.
Let's support each other. Let's help each other, no matter what another person may have.
In the creative society, human life will be of highest value, and the best human qualities will prevail.
Thank you so much to our technical support. And go ahead, Kanu, can you repeat the question to Anthony? Please.
It's all right. Thank you, Olga. Anthony, I had just asked you if you could share with us your dream society. What kind of society would you love to live in? We've just watched that clip and listened to what those gentlemen and ladies have to say about the type of society they want to live in. So we are now asking you to share with us what sort of society would you like to live in?
Yes, Sakano, thanks for that. As a political science student, I would just say point blank. I envision my country, my communities to live in a socialist society. That's it, point blank, in a socialist society. And socialist society, these are the aspect that talks around issues around the fundamental human rights. And then when you live in a socialist society, these things can't be flouted. I think that's the vision. They say the room for coexistence. They talk about the room for coexistence. There is room for everyone to actualize itself, him or herself. There is room for each and every person to have a say. There is room for each and every person to make decisions based on their own selves or things that can be positive for their own lives. And then points blank, I envision my country to live in a socialist society. And it gladdens my heart to say that's actually what the creative society is about, because creative society is talking about creating a platform for people right across the globe to live in harmony, to live without any form of fear, and then to have things at their disposal as they like. I think that's my vision. You'll live in a socialist society.
Thank you. When you say they will live in a social society, I also understand you saying make room for coexistence. If you may permit me to ask you this second question as a follow-up to
yes.
Can you tell us how you think, what role each of us, or what role we should play towards ensuring that this coexistence, a room is created for coexistence? What should each of us be doing? Or is this something we leave to government to do, to some other persons to do for us? What do you think?
No, it's actually not something we need to leave to be left in the hands of the government. As individuals, we need to take responsibility for our own selves, responsibility for our lives. I think the awareness is key. Just like the creative society is doing, the awareness is key. And then the mindset, the mentalities will be changed. It's common for people to think they might be opportune or better than others. I mean, that's another phenomenon of being humans. But the mindset, the awareness to be changed, I think that's the first pillar in order for us to harness that socialist society. That's the first pillar. The mindset and the awareness should be there.
Thank you so much. And you know, this, yeah, like you said, Allatra platform, it's a platform where every person can can tell us what society they would like to live in. And, you know, that's why this project was created, to find out, to let every one person know, and to find out about what every person envisions, what society he or she wants to live in. And we ask all people around the world, regardless place of living, profession, religious views, nationality, how they envision this society they want to live in. And, you know, many people from different countries, and we have same kind of things that are matching each other. And that's how actually 8 foundations of creative society were created, written, they're based on millions of interviews and social polls that were taken by Allatra participants all over the world. And we found basic things everyone talks about. And I would like to ask our technical support to show us 8 foundations of creative society, and maybe we can talk about some of them more deeply. Thank you so much for technical support. And, you know, all the foundations are really correlating with each other, and they're all very important. But you mentioned some of them, and it's human safety, it's equality and justice, it's self-governing society. And which one would you like to talk more about? Like, maybe there is something you would like to add.
Yeah. I would like to talk about human safety. Human safety.
Yes.
And just like the question posed to me by Mr. Kanu.
Okay, if you don't mind, Anthony, I think you will talk on human safety. Olga will, if the technical team will show it on screen, so that Olga will read it aloud for us to hear.
I was just going to ask our technical support to show us this foundation, and you see it on the screen right now. No one and nothing in society has the right to create threats to the life and freedom of a human. Every human is guaranteed free provision of essential life necessities, including food, housing, medical care, education, and full social security. Scientific, industrial, and technological activities of the society should be aimed exclusively at improving the quality of human life. Guaranteed economic stability, no inflation and crisis, stable and same prices around the world, a single monetary unit, and a fixed minimal taxation or no tax. The security of human and society from any kind of threats is ensured by the unified global service that deals with emergency situations. This is a good one you picked. Andrew, are you still with us? Oh, and Anthony, are you still with us? I think we don't.
Yes, the internet.
We don't hear. And while Anthony reconnecting, I would like to ask our technical support to show us a little clip from the conference that took place on 20th of December 2020, Creative Society United We Can. It was very important international conference that nothing like that ever happened before, when many people on volunteer basis united all together from different countries to announce that they don't want to live in a consumer society anymore, which leads us to the dead end. So please, technical support, could you show us a video about how important it is to share information right now with everyone we know to achieve creative society?
The information, oh my God, the way we talk and the way we get to talk with each other through the information stage, through mass media, through Facebook, through Instagram, you know, whatever that is. When you look at the moment of time we're in right now, in a pandemic, and the world has come together through social media with the desire to come together and make changes in the life we live, thinking ahead, evolving into something else, not wanting the same anymore. I always believe that there's a reason for everything. And this pandemic was a reason for us to sit down and think about, where are our lives going? What are we doing? What is the rest of the world doing? Because we all, the day we're born, we all have a dream inside of us of peace, of love, of all of those things. We feel that when we're kids. And in this information stage where we're able to connect, we're able to teach each other all across the world. We're able to teach our kids all across the world. We are learning today from each other. This is an historic day of information and education, all wrapped up in one language. The desire to do better, the desire to have a creative society.
Thank you so much to our technical support. And unfortunately, Anthony is didn't join us back. So hopefully he still joins us, and we also have very important news to say, right, Kano, about the coming conference.
Yes, Olga, we do.
You could tell our viewers.
Yes, Olga, we do. You know, like the clip we just, the trailer we just listened to. Information is everything, and our guest before the internet took him out, he was saying something about it's important that we create awareness, because it's only awareness that can help us to achieve the dream society. And I remember, and I know that during several surveys, several interviews that that was conducted on the platform of Allatra TV, so many people voiced their realities of the kind of world that they would like to live in. And an image of this ideal world is what is very interesting, Olga, because everybody has this image of a peaceful society, the kind of society that the prophets, had dreamt of. And we are also taking the advantage of this reality to invite you to join us this March 20, 2021. We are going to have an international conference on the dream. It's called the Society What the Prophets Dreamt of. Yes. So everybody is invited to listen to this, because on that day, the whole world is going to unite, and we are all going to find out the whole truth. And if you wouldn't mind, I would ask the technical team to please play us a trailer of that conference so that we could listen to it.
Unprecedented event of present history. Initiative that comes from people around the world. Main project of humanity. People stopped being silent about urgent issues of our society. How it all started. May 2019, International Online Conference, Society, The Last Chance. 140 countries of the world, hundreds of thousands of people online, hundreds of broadcast platforms, translated into 7 languages simultaneously. If we all want to live in peace, why do we have a world of violence and destruction? It is up to us to build a different world. How can we do it? December 2020, Creative Society. United we can. 180 countries of the world. Millions of people online. Thousands of streaming platforms. 35 languages simultaneously translated. People have voiced today's reality and what they truly desire. And it is the Creative Society. All cultures have an image of the ideal world people want to live in. A world that prophets talked about. The time has come when we can make it real. How will we use this chance? Let's meet March 20, 2021, 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. International online event of global scale. Creative Society, what the prophets dreamed of. This is the day the world will unite to find out the truth, join the entire humanity, and spread the message.
Thank you so much.
Technical team. Thank you so much, our technical team. Sorry, Olga. Yes, it's left for us. You've had it from the video clip. It's time we get together and then try to build a society that we all dreamt of. That's a society of peace. And you can do this, by also sharing the message. Olga, hand it over to you.
Yeah, so let's meet on March 20th, 2021 in this international online event, Creative Society, what the prophets dreamed of. And this is the day these kind of events, they actually change the history. And Kanu, you also participated in the last conference. And do you want to share your experience? Like, how was it, and how people actually worked together, and how was it to be in a team like this?
Yeah, Olga, is some of these experiences are things that, if you're looking for words to express them, you won't just find the right word. But let me try. It's very amazing. That day is something that the whole world was involved in, and about 35 different translators worked on making sure that the program gets to about 35 different languages of the world. And Olga, the interesting thing is that most of these, all of these translators were volunteers. Everybody volunteered to, do a part of that job to see that other humans get opportunity of at least being part of that conference. And it's also interesting to know that even the conference itself, everything done on that conference, Olga, was by volunteers. Everybody bringing in what he could. And then it was a very, very amazing, very, very interesting conference we had that day. In fact, Olga, I think if I had any doubt that the world could change, that day, that doubt disappeared, because I saw that if we all get together, we can achieve big, big, big things.
I actually have an idea right now to show something to our viewers. It's a little cartoon that was shown at this conference on 20th 12, which I invite everyone to watch watch it all on Allatraunites.com website. You can find it. And there was a cartoon about this elephant, remember? So it shows the basic thinking that we think that we can't do anything, but we forget that together we are a huge power that can change a lot in this world. And I want to ask our technical support to show us. This is a little surprise, the cartoon.
Elephants are habituated to a rope since childhood. First, they are tied to a tree, and an elephant calf, trying to escape, understands that the rope is many times stronger than him. Then, already being a grown-up elephant, he no longer even makes attempts to become free, because he understands that the rope, which is stronger than him, will win anyway. And when already a human the strength of a human and an elephant is incomparable, but an elephant still submits to a human and follows him with his head down, is the same in human society.
The whole point, imagine. An ordinary human, skinny and little, is leading an elephant on a rope. Why? Because the elephant believes that the rope is holding him. Friends, we have the same thing. Nothing is holding us, except our imaginary rope. And I would simply like to say, friends, let us stop being stupid elephants, and let's become humans.
Thank you so much for technical support. And I want to tell everyone that you can change everything you want right now to change, you can do it. And it's very easy to join Creative Society project. All you need to do is go to Allatraunites.com website, click on join button, choose the language you speak in, and choose the way you would like to participate in. This very easy few quick steps, and you join the Creative Society, and more of us join this project, faster we can move to the second stage of Creative Society. And you can read the article about stages and foundations of Creative Society on Allatraunites.com website. Also, there is a link under this video which you can follow to read all about it. And we did everything possible to give a chance our guest to come back to the broadcast, but unfortunately, some problems appeared, some technical issues, and he haven't come back. So it was really nice to have Anthony today, and we did hear him out. And Khan, was really nice to co-host today with you. And thank you to everyone who participated today in the broadcast, including our technical support. And I think we can finish for now. Thank you so much.
Yes, Olga, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And, it's that spirit of together we can. So
yes.
Thank you very much. And we are hoping to see. Yes.
Experience shows that this is the truth. We really can. Thank you.